Hello everyone and welcome to F1 2010 career mode. We're in Turkey. Let's get straight into it. As we jump into our first lap of the session, I couldn't really work out if I was quick here or not. But I'll tell you what, it did half felt nice to drive around Turkey again. It's one of them elite tracks. We've got a lethal turn 8. I say lethal. The problem being is I needed like a manual / automatic gearbox here because you need a gear 5. But a bottle. That corner just spinning around. I can't remember what corner name that was. But yes, it's lethal. But we come to the end of that lap and we instantly start a second one. We'll call it a banker lap, at least I spun, but let's call it a banker lap, make me feel better. Clip the apex beautifully into turn 1. Come on, a little wide, but we'll be back on the power fine. Down into the final couple of corners now. Perfect entry. Try to take too much curb though because you just throw you around, especially around here because the curbs are so high. And we cross the line and go third at 28.8. 28.8, I'm not sure if that's good or not. We're down to 6th already. Dropping down. We go again. Lutz is in the way, so it does hamper our beginning of the lap. And we're like, Schumacher's in the way here, man. I ain't thinking he's on a quick lap. What's going on? Lutz is back. What's going on here? I was livid at the time because I was actually on a decent lap. Fuming. Anyway, I've gapped myself a little bit and we'll go again. We're down in 8th place now, so I do think there's pace in the car and we can try and get there, but we've already caught these two up again who are so slow. I think we're not having to lunge to try and get past them. I don't think we're going to get to the line though to get another lap in. I was up in the second sector though, so I'm hoping we'll be able to improve on 8th place. Out the final corner, along the straight. Are we going to make it? No, because it's got a 0. But for some unknown reason, we did make it and we did get to go again. But we'll jump straight to the final corner. Coming across, did we improve? All that effort, absolutely not. We were 2 tenths behind Satil. 1.1 off the fastest lap of the session. We do need a good result here. I'm hoping that we can have a good result here. I like the track, so I'm hoping that's something in our favour. Hamilton in pole. We're 8th. Buemi 17th. Not very good, really. Definitely need to elevate me to driver number 1. I'm still driver number 2, but I've brought home most of our points this year. And we're away. Great start as per. It's pace of, yeah, to get a good start on this game. We hold out wide, that's decent. Look at us, I'm at a P5. We've got Satil just behind us, Webber just in front. Roll it up the hill. We needed that, we needed a good start really, because they come back at you quite quickly. We just need to keep it clean, and then I'm going to try and stay out of trouble in this race, because obviously it's not been good the last 2 races. But a little bit further around the lap now, I see Webber slow, and we get a wild exit. We have to come off we do touch, we come off the road to avoid him. I slow down a little bit. Just to make sure I don't overtake off the track, brake heavy, good exit, could allow us to run, because slipstream is okay, but issue is we're so slow in a straight line. I do know that we are getting the fast engine mapping for the next Grand Prix though, so I'm fingers crossed that'll make a big difference. It probably won't, because it's like 2 miles an hour, that's not the point. Brake hard, we're so good on the brakes though. But we jump to the main straight, Webber's inside, but he's come too tight and we've gone around the outside. We're going to make it stick. We do make it stick, but he's got the pace up the hill. Just need to block him off a little bit. And we keep P4. That's decent for us actually. Really pleased with that. I don't know if we'll be able to sustain P4, but it's definitely shows we've got some pace, which I'm pleased. We have got Webber all over us now. A good bit of defend should keep him back. I'm hoping because we're quick through the turn 8 section, which I think is just 6, 7 and 8, or 7, 8, 9. But we were quick through there, which allowed us a decent run, but we're running a little bit wide. Got to cover the corner off a bit tighter than we were hoping for, which has allowed Webber right up our gearbox. As we go, I need to learn the corner names really. But Webber, I can hear him right behind. He pulls a lot, he pulls from the outside. It's just so much straight line speed. We are better on the brakes, but we do run it really wide. He switches back, he's hit us with the undercut. And yeah, we're back down in the P5, but I'm hoping a decent exit out turn the final corner. He's gone defensive early though. Trying to remain in the slipstream. It was so even in the slipstream we've got no speed in a straight line. But Webber's about to take the same line at the turn 1. We'll cruise around the outside. We're going to make this one stick. He's alongside us as we head up to the turn 3, 4. Turn 3 and 4. And we do remain in P4. Decent. Anyway, later on down that lap we make the same mistake we made in the last run, but it was a bit worse. You do get a warning for corner cut, and I think you get 3 before you start getting dashing out drive-throughs. But Webber's alongside. He's not. We managed to defend. I wouldn't say that was bad defending. I mean, not great. We've had worse. But he's alongside us on the right. We brake late again. I think the issue we've got is I'm trying to be too late on the brakes, like make up the time we're losing in a straight line. It's just not working. We'll see if Webber makes that same entry as a turn 1. He doesn't go as defensive this time though, and he does obviously pull out on us because he's got better straight line speed than us. No, I think he's going to take a more conventional line at turn 1. I think that's probably it, this battle with Webber. Car's definitely quicker on a straight line. Anyway, we were supposed to pit that lap. We jumped over a lap, so we're pitting now on lap 5. I did that to hopefully avoid this, having to wait, because that's cost us a lot this season. But anyway, we're in. Brake. Don't run over the lolly. No, don't run over the jackman. It's a good stop. Oh, we still get. Oh, Chandok. I'll roll him up and I see him in the paddock. But we're out of pit. Where's that put us? I'm not sure what that's next. So we come out in P13. That's Bohemia just ahead of us. So we're out in P13. I'm not sure what our net position is just yet, but hopefully nothing too wild. We do overtake Bohemia off camera. Petrov will just end the race. Problem is they're really slow off there. I promise you it is on Legend AI. But Petrov, sorry, or however you pronounce it. He does dive into the pits, which allows us to just continue. We don't have to spend too long fighting and losing time. We put it across. We're now beginning lap 8 of the Grand Prix. It's flying by. But I've enjoyed the race so far. It's been good, really good. So we've got, I believe, Massa ahead of us from now. We'll be able to see if we can make any roads into him. The gap is about 2 seconds. At 1.7, we can see him now. It was a lot bigger than that, so we are caning into his lead. I say lead is in P7. We are closing the gap nicely. I wonder if we'll run out of time. He has got Webber in front of him. I'm hoping that will hold him up, because I think Webber pitted from the lead, but we've got right up to the back of him. 2 laps to go. We try and throw. I probably should have been a bit more aggressive, especially at the turn 1. We do pull alongside him. We've got no match for that Ferrari engine. So much. Everyone is quicker than us in a straight line. We do struggle. But as long as we keep near him, I'm hoping out of the turn 8 sequence we might, because we're so much quicker off that final corner onto the straight. We definitely can set ourselves up for it. But we're all over the back of Massa's gearbox now. So we head down. Yeah, I did have a little bit of a wobble off camera. I don't know why I didn't put it in. And then obviously this mistake. I think that's ruined it for us now. And Massa's jumped off into the distance. Although I did say that. But if we jump towards the end of the race, well, I've said into the race, final 2 corners to go. And we lost out to Massa big time. I'll take 8 considering now the 2 DNFs we've just had. So it's good to get back in. Yeah, back in the points. I mean, 8, started 8, finished 8. We just need to stay in the objectives, really.
That's a really solid 8th place.
Yeah. Leosi finishing 6th, having a great season. But yeah, we say 9th for the championship. Obviously 8 points back from Leosi, but we can try and make that work. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, and yeah, we'll see you again next time for the Canadian Grand Prix. Ciao, ciao.